Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I was wanting to do a bit more of a room tour because I think I have a nice modern urban jungle style that many people appreciate, and I want to show it with you guys and maybe give some tips about what you could do to have a similar style if you like this. So let's get started. Also, I want to say I consider this an urban jungle because I have quite a lot of plants. But on the internet I've seen so many people who have like an actual jungle in their house, so this is kind of like the midway, just like a lot of plants to decorate the space and to have like a good rested feeling in here, but not so much that it seems like impossible to take care of, so let's get on with it. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this part of my room. It is right under this very bright window, though I do have north-facing window, so my light isn't that great. But I have some Monstera plants, some, if this focuses, some cacti, this gorgeous plant. I think this is like a ficus, some, how do I say? I think this is some kind of Monstera too, with like the holes in the leaves. This plant, I'm not sure what this is either. I don't know the name of a lot of these plants, and this is another Monstera. Actually, that one is a cutting of this one over here. And here I just have an aquarium. It's currently empty, but has some plants in it, and I do think it looks nice, even though I have to like remove some of the moss in it. And I have this easel here that looks kind of good also, and this just makes this nice little corner with the plants. You will see that most of my plants are just like around these windows because I just don't have another choice with the light here. And then if I turn around here, I have some hanging plants. And this is actually quite cool, but you can find a lot of tutorials on how to make like your own plant hangers, and it's really easy. You can do it in like 5 minutes. And I just hang them up on these things because I don't really like drilling holes in the walls. And yeah. Also what I did is like I put a lot of branches between these things, and I hung herbs and like other dried flowers on them. There's actually more over here, like dried flowers and a basket. This one is on a nail though, you can't see it, but it's on a nail. And here I have some other dried herbs on like a branch that I put up there. And it's not like drilled in there, it's just like with the tension of the branch. Then here I have some I think these are some kind of orchids, brush orchids if I'm wrong, and some like random stuff, some art I made. This thing is quite broken, if you can see the legs, but I still like put it against the wall and use it for some clothes and stuff. And here this is really cool, but a friend who lives in Africa actually gave this to me, and it's like the nest of like a weaver bird. And they just make these gorgeous nests, and this is a like tiny crossbow because why not. So here's my bed. It's nothing special, and my nightstand with some random stuff on there, just like some sunglasses and creams and, you know, regular nightstand stuff. Oh, and this is like a little place for my dog to sit. I also have like this carpet on the floor. It's just like a very old sheepskin carpet, but it's quite nice. And my shoes are under there along with some dirty dishes, so let's not keep looking at that. Here I have like a wall collage. I made a video about this on my channel a while back, but it has grown a bit because I keep adding like some nice stuff to it. Like a lot of my drawings that I made, which I mean I like them. If you don't know how to draw things like this, you can also just find stuff on the internet and print it off, which I've actually done quite a bit as well. Wait, so like this was like an art collage I found somewhere on Pinterest, and I just edited it a bit on like a Adobe phone app, which is free, and then I printed it off. But some of these are also just drawings, but look, like this is another one that I edited like that. And some old pictures and poster things, and this is an old map of a place in Czechoslovakia I went to. So yeah, It's a lot of fun stuff. Here I just have some glass bowls from IKEA and some collage I made as well, and they just contain some seeds and herbs. These are my shoes. This is cool as well, so I have some more plants on here and some crystals and rocks and shells that I've collected and some more drawings I made. So in this drawer is my personal stuff. Okay, so here's like a dark corner where I just put all my old pots and stuff that I use for my plants. It's like, you know, the dark reality of keeping plants. But here I have more, and one of those like lucky palm things or bamboo things that you can find very cheaply everywhere. And I have this old aquarium. I need to clean it and maybe refill it or something, but I haven't gotten around to it. But more herbs. And I made this hanger as well, so it just hangs with all kinds of plants and stuff on it, and it's really nice. This needs to be cleaned up because it's my bookshelf. I have like quite a bit of books and some of my school stuff and art supplies. But yeah, it just contains some stuff. And next to it is like a little nightstand with more plants on it. This is like fluffy cactus. It's very cute. And these are like tiny sunflowers I'm trying to grow in my room. This is my desk. It's surprisingly organized for once. But yeah, I just have my laptop, my screen, a good desk lamp, which is important. I have these glass water thingies to stay hydrated, and they're from IKEA, so that's nice. They're quite cheap. Then here just some other shelves I filled with stuff. Some of the stuff I made, some of the stuff I got, some are plants, books. This is some artwork I made as well. I love like these scientific illustrations. This is one from, I think, a biologist called Ernst Haeckel. Quite like old, but it's a print. I think it's from, like, the original is from 1800 and a bit. But yeah, I have some like other herbs and baskets, and you can fill things up quite easily. This is a sculpture I made. It's something. I'm not great at sculpting faces yet, but here above we have the previous attempt, and I don't know if you can see it very well, but I made this in arts class. And look at how long the nose is. It's super ugly, but I think it's funny, so I keep it on there. And this is like a pot with like a water plant in it, which is fun as well. It stays alive in there for quite a while, like years at this point, and I don't know, it just works. So this is like an overview of my room. It's quite large. But yeah, and you have just all these plants and decorations that I put in here over the years. But I also don't want to put too much stuff in it because I like it being open and quite modern, so I don't want to clutter it too much. But yeah, that's my room, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please click the like button. Okay, see you next video.